heel of the week, and that would be the LA Chargers offensive line. I really felt sad for Justin Herbert. Like, I've been a Chargers guy. I really screwed them over a couple years ago when I picked them to go to the Super Bowl and they didn't make the playoffs. I felt horrible for him. He was bloody, beaten, battered. He and Joe Burrow need to go get a drink, Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I could not believe how bad the Chargers offense played in that game. Like you wasted a really good Chargers defensive playoff performance. And like, when can we have said that in the last 30 years? So yeah, the offensive line was bad, and it was really bad because the Patriots are like bottom 5 in pressure rate on defense. So it was extremely bad when Herbert was getting pressured that much in that game. So. But it wasn't all on the offensive line. Herbert just did not play well. I couldn't believe how poorly he played either. So hopefully Joe Alt and Slater come back next year. Those offense tackles will be huge for the Chargers. And I really think that the Chargers could have a really good year next year. So hopefully we can see.
Had a decent year this year, everything considered.
I really think you guys are maybe being a little bit too hard on this offensive line. Okay, let's think about it. All right,
you Herbert hater.
I've heard it on this podcast in the past before how great Justin Herbert is at the position of quarterback. All right, can you really blame these offensive linemen to want to maybe just kind of stop and turn around and just stare in awe of how good Justin Herbert is? I think I might even be guilty of doing that a few times a game, all right? But seriously, he got, pressured 30 times out of 31 dropbacks, right? I know right. Chargers quarterbacks are familiar with being unprotected, but, that's a little bit crazy.
Williams, give us a breakdown on this game.
Houston at New England. So I have a player prop here. We'll get to that in a second, and this leads up to it. And when the Patriots have defensive tackle Milton Williams on the field, it's extremely tough to run on this defense. When he's been on the field this year, the most rushing yards they have given up to a single rusher is 58 yards. And he actually got hurt in that game. So I'm going to give out Woody Marks under 55.5 rushing yards. That's minus 114 on FanDuel. And this is an extremely poor offensive line anyway for Houston. In they're bottom 5 in rush efficiency and explosive rush percentage. And this is also, the thing about this is also a road dog team by 3 points. So there's a higher probability that they're in a negative game script more often than they have been in these last 10 games where they've won the 10 games. And there's also a chance that Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter create some turnovers, creating some shorter fields for this Houston offense. So, I don't know how this is going to be another low scoring game, I believe. So, give me Woody Marks under 55.5 rushing yards.
All right. Thanks for jumping in there, Chris. I'm trying to get rotted.
Sorry.
I think this is going to be a huge test, Chris, for the Patriots here, because they have not faced a defense like this before. No one really has until they face the Texans. I am worried about Drake May because he's had to run his ass off this season. I think he's got 600. He's got a lot of yards rushing, and I'm worried that they're going to get to him a lot like it happened last week with the Chargers. They got to him a lot. I think the Texans have a good shot on winning this game if C.J. Stroud can keep the ball out of the Patriots' defensive hands.
Right? Hold on to the ball at least a couple times, right? What was there, 3 fumbles? All right, hey, mate, cut it in half or something. But, yeah, I think this defense is so good they could probably literally beat anybody. I know I picked them last week as a team no one believes in, right? Really want them to beat the Patriots because I hate the Patriots are good again. I do think the Patriots had one of the softer schedules in the NFL this year. I think this is going to be a wake-up call to their offense. I think Houston outright wins this game, even though they're 3.5 points underdogs right now.